All right, got a few minutes, yes.
You were talking about funny things that happened in the booth. Do you have like any bloopers that are like your?
There are hours and hours and hours of bloopers going back to 1999, and I've been trying to convince Toei in America and Funimation to release those, even if they have bleep. There's a lot of cursing. All of us are cursing like crazy. And I said, even if you bleep the cursing, it will be funny. And I think they are considering it. Last time I talked to them, they were like, well, think about it. So I'm hoping, my goal is I'm hoping that like during the interstitial commercials for Dragon Ball Super, they do something like, hey, here's a blast from the past, bloopers from Dragon Ball Z 2003 or some crazy shit, right? And then it's me doing some, like I remember doing this outtake. I remember one of the outtakes I did was like, and we didn't have any cursing in it, so I think I could do it. It was like, I was doing a Christopher Walken impression, doing next time, on Dragon Ball, fire, explosions, balls, everywhere, dragons. You know, it was like, and then I was doing it to pictures, so it was like, Gohan, energy, good. And I think I recorded it in 2001 or 2000 or so. It was like one of my first outtakes. They played it at a cast party. But I know those exist, and I know the person who has access to them or could find them is Christopher Sabat. If he's watching this video, he's the director of the show, and he could probably get those. So I'm hoping at some point in the future we will start leaking outtakes, because they're really good. Way over there, yes?
Out of all your voices that you did, what was your favorite line?
Favorite line of all the voices? Hang on. See, here's one thing you don't know about me, and this drives my girlfriend nuts. I have this problem with someone asks me a question, I have to access my entire database of that information to give you a proper answer. So right now I'm going, okay, 297 episodes of that, 150 episodes of that. Okay, I did 100 different shows and this many, and then I'm going through every single, and my head is starting to hurt. And then I go, I can't answer that question. Could you be more specific? And then I pull something randomly out that's not the right answer because I can't find the right answer, but I want to give you something. My favorite line, one of my favorite lines on Shaman King was, when you ask for a piece of Rio, you get the old pie. That was a fun one. That's one of my favorites. There's a lot, most recently on Super, I'm proud of my I forgot my tractor outtake. I thought that was hilarious. And then it made it to the show. There's some King Kai lines I think are funny. I did one recently. I'll wait for you to hear it, but I just did one recently where I added a little something for King Kai during Goku's chi sickness. You'll hear it when it comes out, but it'll be funny, hopefully. I don't want to spoil it. Way over here, yes. Oh yeah, you know why I got that part, right? Because Goku's the Monkey King, and Chris Sabat goes, hey, you play the Monkey King, you want to play it on Smite? Send in an audition. I'm like, all right, and they got me the part. I had to audition still, but go ahead. Oh man, I did that session so many, that was like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't even know what he says. I don't even know if I can do that voice. I just know it's a low voice. If I heard it, I could do it instantly, but I don't, my memory for voices other than Goku and King Kai and a few others is not great. But yeah, I don't remember what that voice is. I just had another audition for a Monkey King part for some show. I can't remember, and I'm like, everybody's going Monkey King crazy. You just give me all those parts. No, we got to audition just like everybody. So it's a fun part to play. I was born in the year of the monkey, so it's like totally weird. I keep playing these monkey. My nickname when I was a kid was Monkey Boy. It's just this whole monkey thing is just. I lay in bed and I go, whoa, what the hell? Like I completely trip on how my life has turned out. I feel very blessed and fortunate. I got a whole room full of people listening to me yap all day, so I really appreciate it. Who's next? Yes, over here, guy again. Yes.
Did you find anything remarkable or memorable about playing Gaston and being part of Berserk?
No. In fact, I was totally unremarkable and unmemorable, and I was very disappointed because Cinder Nicholas, dear friend of mine, goes, hey man, you want to audition for Berserk? You're in New York. I'm like, yeah. So I was going to audition for Guts. And I thought I was going to get that part, but Mark Drazon beat me. And to his credit, I think he's a better choice. Yeah, that's a good point, by the way. I lost that part, and I wasn't mad about it. I only get mad when I think I'm better. So it's like, I was really disappointed in the part, then I heard who was playing it. I didn't know him. We eventually became friends. And then I heard it, I'm like, yeah, that guy, he's better. He's better for the part. And then I'm okay. But if it was like, he sounded like shit, like, I don't like that, but I can't do anything about it because he's right. But yeah, he was great, the part. And then Michael goes, oh, you're gonna play his best friend. I'm like, oh, cool, best friend, love it, great. I had like 5 lines and I die at the end. And his real best friend's Griffin. So I'm like, okay, what's up with that? So that was really disappointing. So yeah, there's nothing deeper insightful about Gaston. The Gut's best friend is Griffith. By the way, I strongly recommend Berserk, and I like to recommend it to people. Okay, so here's the kind of troll I am. I was on Facebook a long time ago, and someone said, yeah, I'm a really wholesome person, and I come from a good Christian home. What's a good anime for me to watch that reflects my wholesome values? And I said, why don't you try Berserk? Which, oh man, I felt so bad after that, but I was like, for those of you who don't know, I call Berserk the high blood pressure show. Because anytime someone gets killed, which is all the time, it's just whoosh, just a wall of blood. It is such a horribly violent show with a great story and great music. It actually is an amazing masterpiece. In fact, I like the series. The OVA is really good with the Egg arc, the 3 movies, and it's beautiful because they did it with CGI and it looks really good. It actually looks better than the series. But the series is good because it stretches everything out so long, and the music in the original series is so good, and it's so ridiculously violent. So yeah, I don't recommend that if you come from a wholesome home. I felt bad after that, but then I didn't take it down. I was like, that's me being a bad boy on the internet.